Susan Murphy says she feels powerless as her husband's court date looms and the future with her family remains uncertain.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the truth can come out, because it just doesn't make any sense. The stories don't add up, and it's just not fair to ruin someone's life.
Susan Murphy says the past 6 years have been a nightmare for her family.
I just want to wake up someday and not be scared.
Susan's husband is Stephen Murphy. He is accused of sexually assaulting teens at the Youth Development Center in Manchester 30 years ago. Susan is standing behind her husband of 18 years, who she says maintains his innocence.
Do you feel that the legal system has been fair to Stephen thus far?
Not at all. Not at all, because this was based on backless claims, and he has never been arrested in his life. He's done stuff for charity. He is just a great human being.
Stephen worked as a counselor at the YDC. He is accused of being part of what prosecutors have called a hit squad, responsible for beating and sexually assaulting teens.
Do you think everybody, all of the people who are claiming abuse, are not being truthful?
I would say, I don't know for a fact, but I would say money would propel a lot of people to come forward, especially people who may have had struggles in life. Maybe they think they're owed it.
About 2,000 claims have been filed by people who say they were abused at state-run juvenile facilities. As a response, the state set up a settlement fund to compensate victims of abuse spanning 5 decades. According to the settlement fund documents, officials have agreed to pay out more than $224 million to victims.
I really believe that if these people are getting money, that there should have been court proceedings to prove that this stuff happened and they weren't just handed money.
Stephen met Susan after his time working at the YDC. They had a daughter, and then Stephen got his dream job working as a clubhouse attendant for the Red Sox. It's at Fenway where the Murphys became family friends with pitcher Clay Buchholz and his wife, Lindsay. She says she and Clay were shocked when they heard the accusations.
We just both were on the same page that the person that we know, the character that he is and that he has been in our family and being around him, we don't believe that.
Buchholz has also started an online petition called Stand with Murph. It's a show of support and a call for justice.
Never ever did I ever feel like a bad feeling in my gut, like him hanging out with my kids. I mean, I trusted him with my kids. You know, other Red Sox families trusted them with their kids.
Stephen Murphy was arrested in 2019. He is facing 4 trials, one set to begin next week.
It's really hard. It's like a nightmare, and I just want it to be over and have a good outcome, because it's really hard, being afraid every single day that something's going to happen.
Murphy's first trial ended with a deadlocked jury. Another one starts next week. In the studio, Alana Flood, WMUR News 9.
And on WMUR.com and inside the WMUR app, we have an update on the YDC Compensation Fund, including how many abuse claims have now been filed.